Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to today morning briefing 9 a.m. today on Thursday, May 26 from 2022, 9 a.m. sharp New York time. Less than 30 minutes for the market to open and getting ready for a new day. So hope to find you all well and getting ready to try to get the next move on the market. So far, bulls have tried to hold these lows, okay, these week lows. We have been and we are watching right now NASDAQ futures that are still on the green, okay. What we know that we have last week lows, we know that we are making higher lows, but there is something that we need to do, especially on NASDAQ. NASDAQ has been rejected every single time, okay, at 12K, every single time. So what we need, they are trying to hold the price below the 8-day moving average. For the bull case, we need a move to go and stay above 12K. This morning, as you see, already fading once again from 12K. So yeah, NASDAQ needs for a continuation into the next level, into the 21-day moving average. We need to go and stay above 12K and go above the 8-day moving average. If that does not happen, okay, and looking for the intraday chart, if we fade here and go roll over, go from green to red, then what I'll be looking for basically this week lows, and from there last Friday lows. That will be my line in the sand. But once again, what we need leaders, and either up or down. So what I'll be looking for Apple today. Apple that right now is fading a bit below 140. It's right now at 138. And I want to see if Apple is able to hold 138. If it holds 138, bulls needs above 140, and I will only be bullish above 142. That will put price above the 8-day moving average and above that 145. That will be one of the plans. Otherwise, if we break down below 138, then bad things can happen. What I'll be looking something between 132 to 135. Okay, those are the levels for a possible fade. But once again, we need to see it. AMD, it will be also a focus. Why? NVDA reported earnings. First, the initial move last night was a big sharp move down. We are up from last night lows. We are up $11, so basically from 152 last night lows all the way into 163 this morning. So what I want to see if AMD is able to hold $91-92. It's playing here inside the range. Yesterday the bounce stalled exactly where it should, the 8 and 21-day moving average. So we are playing here for now a range between $94 and $89. Okay, the range is getting tight. Bulls needs above 94, bears needs below 89. What is going to happen? Patience. We need patience. I'll be watching, of course, NVDA for the sentiment. Okay, NVDA, as I was saying, NVDA, the first initial move sharp down all the way into 152 last night. Then we are right now at 163 on the PreMarket. We need 163 to hold. Okay, that's what I'll be looking. If 163 holds, they can try to push all the way into 169, 170. That's a big supply zone. Okay, I will only be very bullish if it breaks and stays above 172. Otherwise, if it fails below 163, okay, if not able to hold 163, roll over below 160. We have 155, and below that last night lows at 152. It will be the focus. Facebook, it had a nice bounce yesterday, but it still found some sellers, as you are seeing here. Okay, found some sellers at 185, back into 183. So 183 is the level that I'll be watching. 183. Bulls need to go above yesterday highs and stay above to try to fill the gap all the way into 191. Not sure if it will have the power for that, but let's see. And if it breaks below 183, what we have around 181, 180, and below that 179.3, and below that rollover 176. We have this year lows at 169, so something to keep on watch. Small caps yesterday show some nice relative strength. Early in the morning, going above Tuesday highs, okay, and they held very well 177. That was the line in the sand. Now we are at gapping up a little bit, trying to go into 180. 180, it will be above 180. We have 181, 182. Those are the big supply zones in my opinion. So if you are long and if IWM extends to 181, 182, those are the levels for a fade in my opinion. But having some trouble at 180. So what I'll be looking, if it fails at 180 and if it goes from green to red, what I'll be looking first support 177, and below that we have 175. That's the next biggest support on IWM. Also a focus. JP Morgan this week showed very nice relative strength. In my opinion, this is, if you are long, you should be taking profits, not adding, in my opinion. Can it go higher? Yes, it can. Of course it can. Anything can happen. But we are gapping up 1, 2, 3, 4 days. On the last 4 days, today day 5, don't forget that we're coming from 115. We are right now at 128, almost $15 from the bottom to the top. So around 128, if extends 128, 130, 132, those are levels to take profits in my opinion and not adding to the longs. The time to buy was down here. If you missed, this was the time to buy when it moved above the 8 and 21 day moving average. Right now we are up here. It's not a stock to head long in my opinion, but instead to take some of the gains off. Microsoft, pretty much the same, very nice consolidation. It double bottom at 253 this week, okay, on Monday and Tuesday. They double bottom at 253 and bounced. Yes, they push above the 8-day moving average, above 260. Right now we are at 263. I want to see if it holds 262. 262 is my level. Needs to go above yesterday highs, above 264.5. It has the potential to go into 266, 268, but here is a level, in my opinion, for a possible fade. Okay, so that will be also a focus. The cubes, of course, a focus. The tech names have been very sensitive. Yesterday we bounced for following the Fed minutes from the last meeting. It's still exactly where it should, right at the 8-day moving average, 293, right now 291. What I want to see if they hold 291. If they hold, they need, and I will only be bullish if it goes above 294 for the next level. 300, 303 are the levels, in my opinion, if it goes higher. But if it fails below 291 and below 290, what we have? 287, okay, around that, at below that 285. If it goes below 285, it will be extremely bearish in my opinion, and you should look for new lows for the year. But once again, one step at a time, and let's focus on price. SPY, pretty much the same. We had some Tuesday, I had 25% moved from cash all the way into my long-term portfolio account on SP 500, and we hit the first target. It was 40k, 400, 4k on SP 500. We hit that. We are stalling a bit. For the bull case, bulls need the move above $400. Above $400 on SPY, we have 404, 405. That's the next big supply zone, in my opinion. But once again, the move stalled, and what I want to see after the market open is if we are able to go above $400 and give here $4 or $5 run up. If we are not able, then we can keep here the range. So the range is a big range, okay? We are between 386, all right, okay, around 386 and $400, okay? That's a big wide range, $15 range, and we can spend some more time here up and down inside this box, okay? So be careful, also manage your risk very wisely. On Tesla, it bounced yesterday for the oversold conditions. 620 is still below the 8 and 21 day moving average. Right now at 669, it's right at yesterday highs of the day. What I want to see, if they push above 670, we have 690, so $20 here potential for the bounce. Otherwise, if it stalls, okay, once again at 669, and if it fails, and if it goes from green to red, what I'll be looking first support 650, and below that we have back into 620, 625. Those are the last supports, okay? So a summary, and looking for NASDAQ, we cannot get much bullish, we cannot get much bearish. The range is getting tight, okay? We are making higher lows, but we still need higher highs. And for that, we need NASDAQ above 12K. It's not the case, okay? They touch once again 12K and they failed. So bulls need this, okay? Need something above 12K, retest and resume back up, trying to go 400 points up for the 21-day moving average. But they not doing that. So after the market open, I want to see if NASDAQ holds the green, we can try to squeeze. But if they go from green to red, hold over, makes new lows for the day, I'll be looking basically for these week lows and rollover, and maybe Friday lows can be retested, okay? So be careful, manage your risk very wisely. The market has been tricky. What I've been saying, you basically should take trades. Get in, get your cash flow, get out. Move, ride the next wave. So it does not matter if we are going long, short, whatever. Don't hold the bag for too long, because the premium options premium is getting killed on this kind of tight range, okay? Tight range can be painful unless you are selling out of the money options. That can work. Otherwise, it's painful to hold the trade for too long. Okay. So with this said, 9:12. Okay. Time to go. I would like to thank you all for watching. Please give a like and subscribe to the channel. It's free. I'm trying to help the traders community, and enjoy the 9 a.m. briefing, and see you all tomorrow at 9 a.m. sharp. Okay, thank you. Bye bye everyone.